I'm back. The heater just turned off so I can make a video finally. Right now I'm taking the fenders. Well, the main goal is to get the transmission out. So I started off, take the side panels off. They just pop right off. Then there's 6 little screws that hold these panel intake, whatever they are. I don't even know what they're called, but I already got those loose. They were stuck on pretty good. Holy cow. I have to buy a couple of those. So that pops off, and I already took the bolts off for this, and the brake comes off, supposedly. I'll pause it. I can remember how. Oh yeah. Alright, that just pops off. I already got the seat unbolted. You don't have to take the seat off, but I'm doing it by myself, so I think it's kind of heavy. This comes off, just unscrews. I already got the bolts off for this. There's just 2. And there's 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're like 1/2-inch bolts, and then 2 more. Actually, I don't know if I take that off even. Well, I did. And then I think you gotta take the gas cap off. And underneath there's a couple screws, bolts, one right there on each side, and then there's like a little clamp. And I already got those off. So I should be able to just lift it off. Oh, there's a wiring harness too for the cruise control and the seat switch that's disconnected. This cruise control is kind of cool actually. I can show you better how it works after the cover's off. It's like a magnet. But. So I'll pop the cover off and then yeah, I'll be back. Whew, that thing's heavy. Be a lot easier with one person. I mean with 2 people. Glad I took the seat off for that. I ended up putting these 2 little screws back in. You don't have to take those out. I think it just connects the tunnel part to the fender. You can kind of see how heavy duty this thing is, even more so. I measured the main channel frame and it's 150 thou thick, so a little over 1/8 inch. That's pretty. I mean, this thing doesn't flex at all when you drive it. When you go on a hill or something and you like twist the frame weird, the front tire comes off the ground or whatever, you can't even feel the frame move at all. Not like those Home Depot ones where you hit uneven ground, you can feel them flex. I don't know if I did this when I unhooked it or when I pulled the fender off, but the fuel pump wasn't plugged in. It's just kind of weird. I took a picture of this on my phone to make sure I plug it in right, but I mean, I guess it's kind of somewhat obvious, but looks like we had a little rubbing going on. This is a vent, I guess, kind of weird. Goes all the way, what's it, probably like 4 feet long or something. Apparently if those clog up, it doesn't run very well. I don't know. If I overfilled, well, I wouldn't say overfilled, I filled my tank up to the top and then I went inside and came back out with a puddle of gas under it. It's like, what the hell? But it must have filled up to the breather and tripped down. Oh yeah, it goes down here. Anyways, I'm gonna take the gas tank off next. Kind of a cool tank. I think it's like 4.5 gallons or something. That's what the internet says, 4.5 gallons, but I haven't been able to put more than like 3 or I don't know. It's been pretty empty with my other one, and I've only been able to put 3 and it fills it up, but I don't know where that fuel gauge stops working, but maybe there's still quite a bit left. But anyways, I'm gonna take the tank off. I think it's supposed to be zip tied on. Somebody must have had this apart maybe before or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, that should be easy. I'll probably get a big zip tie to put it back together. Alright, I'll be back and I'll show you the cruise control. Alright, got the tank off. That went well. Fuel line. I just put a bolt, I think it's like a 5/16 bolt, and I put the clamp back on it. So I'll probably just, I don't know, probably just replace that line. I don't know. It's like, this is a 98, so it's whatever, old, 16 years. Probably, I don't know, it'll only be a few bucks. But might as well do it right. So I was not sure what I'm going to do with the engine yet, but I'll probably end up tearing it down. Just, I think I'll probably get more money for it when I sell it. But anyways, cruise control, kind of cool. The linkage here, this was for the going backwards, so when you go, that's like this plate here kind of moves back and forth, and then when you hit the cruise control, there's a magnet under there, right there, and it holds that plate, and it holds the pedal and everything in line. I thought it was kind of cool idea. I don't know how the other ones work, but then you just turn the magnet off and it goes back to neutral. Anyways, then I got kind of a mess down here, I guess. The shifter, neutrals in the middle, high, low. Yeah. Pretty decent shape, really, overall. I don't know. It's a dipstick for the hydrostatic. I don't think that. I think it has a lot of play in it, kind of. Maybe not. Oh, here you go. You can see it better. See, there's part of the magnet. Turn it on and it holds that plate where it's supposed to be. Boy, there's a lot of linkages. Holy crap. I had my other one apart. My good one. Boy, that one's in really good shape. After, I think I'm coming up on just over 2 years owning it. When I bought it 2 years ago, it only had 156 hours on it. This one's a 99, but everything's really tight on it. I like it. That's why I bought these two. But anyways, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit and then I'll be back. I'm back. Oh great, the heater just turned on. Well, hopefully it's not too loud. Well, I'm gonna drain the oil out of it because it's probably easier to do it now than on the workbench. I got the tires off. What else did I do? Straighten up a little bit. It was kind of getting wild in here. Put all the nuts and bolts back on so I don't forget where they go. There's the brakes. I put all the screws back in for these. There's 8 of those. Actually, it's going pretty good so far. But I'm gonna start getting the transmission out of here. So I'll probably stop this video and the next one will be the transmission removal, I guess. But, pretty cool. Anyways, thanks for watching.